Hello, hello! Today we are talking about how to turn followers into buyers. But before we do that, I need to tell you about what's going on right now. So right now we are in the middle of November. Well, we're at the beginning of November and in the middle of my annual November big sales event. And every year this is slightly different. And this year we are doing a tiny mini lesson every single day from November 1st to November 28th, and you can also get a giveaway entry every single day from November 1st to November 28th. And what does this mean? This means that you have the opportunity on my birthday, which is Saturday, November 8th, to win a one-on-one strategy session with me for free. And then on November 28th, which is Black Friday, you can win a whole year of coming to the Video Biz cohort, meaning that you can get help from me in a group setting where you can come every single week and ask questions and get help with video, your business, YouTube, whatever it is that you need help with, you can come and get that help. But only if you enter the giveaway. And the more times you enter, the more likely, the higher the odds that you will be the winner. So there is a link in the description of this video to click to get the entry for today. And every single day that link changes and you only have 24 hours to grab it. So don't miss out on the opportunity to join us for free. And on the 28th, come back and see me because I will be giving the lowest price on the Video Biz cohort that you will see until November of 2026. So you have to take advantage today or you'll miss out, or on the 28th or you'll miss out. So let's talk about how to turn followers into buyers. But before I do that, I should probably tell you who I am. I'm Elise Michelle Nelson. I am a story and systems strategist. So what does that mean? It means that I help you tell your story in a way that will connect you with your people. And I give you the systems, literally give you the systems that you can use to implement into your business so that you don't have to spend time doing things that you're not passionate about, like, say, emails and setting up your website. So systems make your story be more powerful because you're not wasting time on things you don't care about. Short version of that, I teach you how to use video and story and especially YouTube to reach your audience. Speaking of which, let's talk about how to turn followers into buyers. So let me ask you something. Do your followers know how to buy from you? And you'd be surprised how often the answer to that is no. You might think that they do, but they really don't. How often are you telling them how to buy from you? This is really, really important. So we're going to talk about 3 things, like we always do during these little mini sessions. The very first thing I want to talk about is your value. So sometimes we think that the thing that we really know about, like we fail to let people really see us at our best and see that we have some value to offer. We think, well, we can just show up places and because we show up, people will buy, right? This isn't like I totally just lost the name of the movie, but the movie that's old that some of you may not know and some of you may, where they build the baseball field and suddenly the baseball players show up. This isn't like that. That's not reality. It's not you build it and they will come. This is you tell them about it, you help them with it, they believe you can, and then they will want to buy from you. So this is one of the things that YouTube is especially good at, is giving you an opportunity to answer the most frequently asked questions that your people have and help them. Give them an actual result. When they see that you can get them a result with something you gave them for free, you're the person they're going to buy from. So number 1, are you giving them value? This can be an opt-in kind of thing. This can just be putting videos out. This can even be that you have some type of post that you do on another platform that is giving value so they can see that you have something to really offer them that's going to make a difference in their lives. The second thing is you have to actually have an offer. And those of you who have come to my trainings before about making money on YouTube, you know one of the biggest things I talk about is how if you don't have an offer, then you will fail. And I've seen this time and time again with people that I've talked to, with clients that I've had, where they have success in video and they get tons of views and they might even go like actually viral, like hundreds of thousands or millions of views, and then nothing comes from it. And it's because they didn't have an offer. They didn't have a thing that they were trying to sell, a thing that they were giving away for free, a call to action of any kind. And so that video going viral did nothing for them. So it doesn't matter how much value you give them. If you never have an offer, if you never call them to take the next step, you get nothing out of it. And so they can't become a buyer if you don't have an offer. So number one, you must give them value to start with to prove that you can actually help them. Number two, you must have an offer that gives them a place to go next. And number three, they have to trust you. One of the ways that you build trust is by giving them value. So those two are very much connected. But more than that, you have to actually seem like someone who is going to follow through. Right? There are plenty of people, I'm sure you can think of people, who have helped you through videos or through YouTube or maybe even through a one-on-one call, and they've given you some kind of insight into what you need to be doing or what you could be doing differently. But at the end of the day, your gut reaction to them is that they are sleazy or they are not helpful or they just want money from you. And if that's what you're giving off, they're never going to trust you. They're never going to move forward and buy from you. And part of that has to do with authenticity, which we talked about yesterday. So if you missed that video, please go back and check it out, because your right person is going to connect with you because you're authentic. And so if you're putting on a front, they're not going to trust you. So be who you really are. So how do you turn followers into buyers? You turn followers into buyers, number one, by making sure you are giving them value. Number two, making sure they know what you have to offer, that they can actually take steps forward. And number three, being someone who is trustworthy and follows through in what they say. If you say you're going to have a video every week, you should have a video every week. If you say that they can get a free call, you should let them get a free call. If you say, whatever you say, they should be able to have that happen. And that's how you turn followers into buyers. You can, if you help enough people for free, some of those people will buy from you. Period. It's as simple as that. That doesn't mean it's easy, but it's very simple. So what is your key takeaway for today? Today, I want you to remember that you need to serve first and sell naturally about things that make sense. It isn't about pushing it down their throat. It's about telling them how you can really help them more, and then they're going to want to move forward. So, action step. What is one way that you can make it easier to buy from you today? It might be that you just say you have something that you're selling. It might be that you actually go and set up a page that's easier to check out so they don't have to personally talk to you in order to buy what you have to offer. But what is something that you can do to make it easier for someone to buy? Maybe it's that you make a lower ticket offer, and so the price isn't as much of a barrier for them. The biggest takeaway for you today is the same one that I've given you every single day the last 5 days, and that is don't wait until it's perfect. Perfection is not the goal. Being out there so that people can find you and you can help them and they are not alone struggling, that's the goal. And so my illustration for today, as we've done every single day, is a plane. So I don't know if you've ever heard this phrase of build the plane in flight, like build the plane in the air. But the concept is that sometimes you have to get something going today. Like you must take off and you have to get moving towards whatever your goal is. And the plane is not ready. And when that is the situation, when you're in a situation where you need to have XYZ happen, sometimes that means that you build the outside of the plane just enough, the engine and like the structure of the outside, so that you can take off. And then once you're in the air, you start putting in the seats and the walls and the other things that you didn't have to get going. And sometimes that's how things work. And it could be the same with this for you. Have an offer. It doesn't have to be perfect. It doesn't even have to be finished. When someone buys it, you can still get it to them. So, build it now. If you don't have an offer, that might mean building an actual offer, and refine it later. Don't forget to go. The link is in the description to get your entry into the drawings. I can't wait to see who's going to win them. And I am so glad that we get to live our dreams together every single day. I hope to see you tomorrow. Bye.